to remove facts, okay, and keep fictions. Your fictions can last a while, but facts, when it's presented, it is a very stubborn thing. Facts is stubborn. And that is why the likes of Tifnumbu believe in propaganda. We'll continue to be reminded that you can use propaganda to access power. You can rig yourself to power. You can buy all institutions, bribe your way to power. You will still need to do the job. Okay? If you want to keep your propaganda at least still effective, you still have to do the job. These rogues have no plan for Nigeria. Their plan for Nigeria, see, the plan they have, okay, is to help further bury Nigeria. And I like it to some extent. But when I see the damages, when I see the victims, sometimes it breaks heart and I'm like, God damn it. Like, when would people understand that if you don't stop these rogues, you will continue to read things like this? You will. They will continue to tell you that they have done so well. Nigeria is safe. Okay? Tifnumbu has improved the means of doing business in Nigeria. All of the things they tell you they are doing, just read it in reverse. You will see all of them, they are like the opposite of everything they said they are doing. So it is now kind of for people who have a serious mental problem, I would say, that would take these guys so serious enough to go online and defend them, online or offline. I don't know how long the tribal, the ethnic, the religious Kool-Aid that they have given to you. I don't know how long it's going to wear out on you. The moment it wears out, I believe this hunger, this starvation, this restlessness, and this audacity of these rogues will finally wake a lot of you up. Not everyone, a lot would have to. And then, yeah, let's go to Kenya quickly as well. You know, I shared something about that this afternoon. Okay. See, like Nigeria, like Kenya, honestly. So currently, the Parliament of Kenya, right? They've actually passed that bill. It's already passed. They lied to the people that they were amending it, so that they removed some certain things and all that, but they didn't. So they said they were like, there were all these new taxes that they are protesting against in Kenya. Nigerians are paying Warsaw. And the two countries, they are customers of World Bank and IMF. So when Kenya criminals went back to their country, okay, they came together, put together and said, well, we'll tax our people, we'll tax bread, we'll tax milk, we'll tax water, we'll tax here, we'll tax this, we'll tax that. We'll tax the sanitary pad, we'll tax the pampers, we'll tax baby milk, we'll tax medication. They will tax everything. Then the VAT that they put on them is almost like, oh no. So the people there like, no, we are not taking this. They've been at it for the past 4-5 days. But like Nigeria, the criminal politicians, they aligned with the system. They aligned with the executive. So they passed it because they're going to get their share too. That's how they themselves are going to maintain the lifestyle of, lawmaker, rich guys. So they betrayed their people. They watched their people protest every now and then, but they didn't give a damn. They passed it. Now they are waiting for Ruto to sign it, right? And the people are like, no, this is not ending anytime soon. I don't know how much they would succeed or not. But sincerely speaking, let me give you this as an update from Kenya, if that's all right.
With observing a minute of silence in remembrance of young Rex Kanyike Masai, who lost his life yesterday. Thank you. Our statement today is on police killing of 19-year-old Rex Kanyike Masai. Our solidarity with Gen Z and rejection of Kenya Kwanza's finance bill 2024. Thank you, members of the media, for honoring our invitation. Early this morning, we received the dreaded phone call informing us that Kenyan police had shot and killed 19-year-old Rex Kanyike Masai for exercising his constitutional right under Article 37 of our Constitution. It provides the right to peaceably and unarmed assemble, demonstrate, and picket. In a strongly worded statement, the African Union also reminded the Kenyan government that the right to peaceably protest is enshrined under Article 11 of the African Charter and must be respected. Rex, along with hundreds of thousands of other members of Generation Z, had assembled in Nairobi streets. He braved the cold front to hold up a placard and join in a protest song against the Kenya Kwanza regime. Rex, like all his comrades, was peaceful, unarmed, and non-violent, but he was senselessly gunned down by a police bullet. This is a tragic event with far-reaching consequences. Our coalition is extremely disturbed by Rex's fatal shooting. We have far too many memories of these tragedies, and our thoughts and prayers are with his family, with his friends, and the community that has suffered such a terrible loss. We stand with Rex, his family, and his comrades. We pledge to offer all our help required in seeking answers and justice. We demand that these perpetrators of police brutality be arrested and charged with murder before a court of law. Fellow Kenyans, it is evident that there is a big problem with our security officers.
Walikuwa wengi nao walikuwa wanaongelesha, wanakaa hivi wanasema mwili bora tuishi. Kwa walikuwa bado wanaongea na watu. Ndio jamaa wana issue. Wangeacha tu. Unajua hata hizi maandamano. Hii hata ni. Juu hakuna mtu anapigwa bro. Imagine uko na simu yako huwezi.
What have we done? Is it illegal to wear black? Sister toka.
Mbona wanakubali kushikwa?
Sijui mbona mnaarestiwa. Mama ameomba lift. Did you just spank her? I hope umechukua hiyo.
Iko kwa video.
Is it okay?
I don't know. Mbona wanashika watu?
Akisi wajaribu watushike juu nimevaa black ndio waniambia unanishika.
Sisi ndo machensi wa village. Hatukwenda maandamano yoyote, but tulikuwa tunapiga tu shots za changa tukisema reject finance bill. Reject finance bill. Na tukisema fuck you Ruto. But anyways, mshabitisha. Haina shida. 2027 tukutane kwa debe. Hata mimi nitafurahia kwa MP.
With the
So I had to put all of them together like that. Okay. So that's from Kenya today. More actually happened, right? And they have been very, very formidably resistant. And I like that. So their D-Day is going to be on the 27th of June. That's the day their president is expected to sign that finance bill 2024. And then maybe that is actually when all hell will let loose. Thousands of young people have been arrested. Some of them have been freed and rearrested again. There are thousands of them that are currently in police custody, processed as public public disturbance. The art of the criminals in charge of Africa, the level at which they are loyal to their puppet masters, their neo-colonist partners, teaming with them to economically punish their own people. Like, what are they thinking? Oh, that's all we have. There's no other option. We need money. We need money to run the country. Like, you are campaigning to your people that you have the idea, the solution of how to create wealth, how to ensure that you cut down their borrowing, so as the economy and your currency will be stronger enough, and your people will kind of have more better living standard. You campaigned for that, then you got the power only to become the puppet of the West. I do ask myself, like, what the hell is wrong with these weaklings in charge of Africa? The solution to their country's problems is usually within, but most of them, they partner with all of these foreign partners, not because they wanted the best for their countries, but they partner with them so that whatever they are going to be taking from their country, whatever their shares will be, their friends in the West can protect them, as long as they protect the interests of their friends in their countries, which leaves your people poorer. Like, why is it so hard to find patriotic people in charge of government in Africa? Why? Because this is not even just about them being stupid. They are not stupid. They are smart as F, But their smartness is just based on how to rip their people off. I don't know. Like, an American president would not let you come around and come and do any nonsense in their country in the name of they are partnering with you. Never. So why would you let them do that in your own country? Like, just like that, finger your monetary policies in your country, finger your budgets because of the money they call the aid they give to them in Africa. They do not have this solution on how to actually fix their problem in their countries, but they do have all those solutions when they are campaigning. But let them have the power, then they will begin to look up to America, begin to look up to Europe, begin to look up to Saudi Arabia or China. And every condition they give to them, they are willing to take, as long as it's going to give them free money, quick. So I wish Kenyans all the best, and I hope you will be able to turn the tide against this establishment. Nigerians tried it. It wasn't like this, but Nigerians tried it then, and it lasted, but it was just like a western part of Nigeria. Southern part of Nigeria. And then partly Abuja, the north central of Nigeria, the middle belt of Nigeria. So a chunk of northern part of Nigeria said protest was around because their man was in power. They were suffering, they were dying, okay? But they were never interested in any national protest that would make their man not to be president anymore. So it played well. Bokwari succeeded, decimated them, impoverished them in the north. Now some of them have their voices because their man is no longer the president. And protest is no longer haram. So they are calling on the West, on the South, to join them in chasing Tifnumbu away. The people that told us that they will never vote for infideli. Those who told us that, the infidel of the South, okay, Quran told them never to be led by an infidel. That Muslim, they say one Muslim is good, two Muslim is better. Now they have the Muslim ticket, and the protest is no longer haram. Poverty don't escalate. Insecurity has escalated. Life don't end to almost ground zero as we speak in northern Nigeria. So Nigerians did it for 21 days. Yeah, it started from the end of, it actually started from the end of September. Then it kicked off it got really serious by the 6th or 7th of October. But there were those who have been protesting every day then. How could it be? I mean, what do you think will happen if what happened in 2020 was actually national protest for or call for the end of bad governance? If the entire country actually followed through, maybe something different would be happening now. Maybe APC will be gone and become history today. And every other people that will succeed them, they will be very careful, very, very careful not to go the way of APC. But these northern alphas, northern imams, and all these northern elites, they ensure that the tribal, the ethnic, and the religious divisive rhetorics that has kept them in power for so long got replayed. Their people got played. Now the whole wailing wailers started from them now. So they are wondering why the rest of the South is not actually joining them. Unfortunately, anyway. So they tried it then. It lasted for 21 days. Out of that 21 days, 14 days of that 21 days was intense protest, endless, and it was spreading like wildfire. It left Nigeria for abroad. There were also NSAS protests all over the world. We are yet to see Kenyans abroad mobilizing in their large numbers to support their brethren back here. So it happened in 2020 in Nigeria. Unfortunately, it didn't change anything. And so if you see some Nigerians who are watching you, Kenyans, right now, some of them are having PTSD just watching those videos alone, because it brings back so much memories to them. The memories that are not really good. But looking back to make it, everything just seems like it was for nothing. It was the NSAS that led to the movement that they call the obedient movement in Nigeria today. Because I remember the supporters of the murderous regime of Bokwari that killed over 500 protesters in Nigeria at that time. And the world continued to roll out the red carpet. They were rolling out red carpet for Bokwari, a murderer, at the time. And that actually just really, really got to me there now, because I just remember, because I covered that. I covered that NSAS madness at the time. So Bokuwari got away with it. He did. And the rest is history today, because they were telling those young people that if they were not comfortable with APC, they cannot use protest to remove Bokuwari. They should go and wait for the next election. They should go and register to vote. They should go and join political parties. They should go and run for office. I remember the supporters of the murderous Bokuwari. They were saying that to those young people at the time, the Sorosuke at the time, 4 years ago. That's what led to so many of them believing that, so you mean we should go, okay. They can't send Yakubu to them. Yakubu can't say that we are doing this election 2023. Nobody can rig it. It's technology. Technology this. The result will be preset live. The can compete PVC. The can the and some of them bought it. They became campaigners for 2023. They mobilized themselves and they started looking for who is that person that they could really give that to. And Obi became the beneficiary. Yeah. They chose him. Those young people, like some of you in Kenya now. I have been seeing some people telling you that you have to pay Ruto back in 2027. And I've also been seeing some smart ones that says some of you may not make it to 2027. You have to sort it now. I admire you. I wish you well. Maybe some of you should try and go and watch some of the videos of Nigeria's 2020 NSAS. That could be a little bit, it's like giving you past questions. That may be of help. Because I don't know if I should say the Nigerians should be watching you now, okay, to possibly get motivated. Because the Bajela around Nigerians gone, like, things don't spoil life. Nigerian people say so many of them, like, their lives don't spoil beyond repair. They are so confused as we speak, like so lost. I don't think they want to repeat that way. So I wish you well, Kenyans. We are watching, okay? And I bet a lot of people are watching all over the world too. Nigerians are watching too, okay? So wish you well. Now let's go to River State. We're talking about the obedience earlier. So I have something I'm going to share with you on that, okay? Well, I've got an update on the Rivers part, okay? So yesterday, the Nigerian police shot or took over some of the local government areas. And the impression then was that maybe it was Wiki that was pulling his own weight, the federal might, okay? Because since Fubara and his people chased Wiki's men away from River State 3 days ago, 4 days ago, right? He has inaugurated his own new caretaker chairman, and they are saying that is illegal. But there's something historical about this drama in River State. I want to take you back in memory lane. Sometimes in 2013, was it 2013 or 2014? I'm not too sure anymore. But you all know this story, okay? It was the crisis of the River State House of Assembly when 27 lawmakers were loyal to Rotifmi, Amoshi, the Obima Judas Iscariot. 27. Then there were 5 that were loyal to Werewike. Werewike was a minister then, don't forget, in Abuja under Goodluck Ebere Jonathan. However, Werewike venturing into facing Amechi at the time was because it was similar to when Werewike went to the PDP National Convention, Abina Congress, and he was asking the people there, give me power. Give me power. I am the one that can face APC. Give me power. Give me power. Send me. Give me power. That's exactly what they said Werewike said. Then that Madam, that's a Patience Jonathan. Madam, Amechi has said, insulted you. He has this, he has that. So we need somebody stronger to face him and destroy him. So Wike was a very good candidate for that purpose. Okay? So he started work first by picking this guy from this Obiakpo, his own local government area, Amawule. What is his name again? Amawule. What do you call the other one? Evans BP. And then another one. They were just like about 3 or 4, or 5 or 4. Right? And then they suspended the 27 lawmakers who were loyal to Amechi and appointed a new speaker. And the speaker then was Evans BP, who is now supporting Fubara against Wike.